Everybody thinks that the only way to get rich in SaaS is by building the next Notion, Slack, or ChatGPT. Wrong. Building software is expensive, it's slow, it's competitive, and I know because I've been there. I co-founded the VC-backed SaaS company a few years ago. We had a great team, we raised over $1 million, and even then, we failed. The fastest, easiest, and most profitable way to make money with SaaS is to help someone else raise millions for their SaaS startup. No code, no customer support, no churn. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make your first $1 million with SaaS and without writing a single line of code, just by plugging it into the capital game. This is how founders get funded, and this is how fundraisers get rich. So let's get into it. And before we do so, I would just ask you to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this video. It really helps the channel. Why capital raising for SaaS and why now? The VC gold rush is back. There are over 36,000 SaaS companies in the US alone. Every one of them has one problem in common. They need money. Founders are constantly raising pre-seed, Series A, bridge rounds, and convertible notes. And guess what? Most of them are technical, but they can't pitch. They can't package a deck, and they don't know any investors. Meanwhile, investors are literally drowning in cash and can't find good deals. This is where you come in. You package the deal, you make the introductions, you help close the round. You take a setup fee that ranges from $10,000 to $50,000 upfront, plus a 2 to 5% success fee on the capital raised. Raise $5 million, that's a $100,000 to $250,000 payday. Do that a few times a year, congratulations, you're at $1 million without ever dealing with the headaches that come with launching and running a SaaS company. And if you think this is just another fastest path to $10,000 a month video, you are mistaken. I'm speaking from experience here. Over the last 3 years, I've scaled my own capital raising firm to over 7 figures and have also helped several other people start and scale their capital placement firms through a program that I run with my team called the Deal Broker Program. And one of our success stories is with Ricardo and Christian, who had zero fundraising experience and are now on track to collecting $4 million this year alone and in success fees by following the process I'm about to show you. Also, worth mentioning, they're both still in university, which means you have zero excuses whatsoever not to get started today. Step number 1, you need to find startups that are seeking funding. You're not working with every "I have an idea for an app" guy. You want real founders with MVP, an early traction, a good product, a clear use of funds, and a compelling narrative. You're looking for smart founders who happen to be bad at fundraising or simply cannot get access to as much funding they'd like. The second step is that you need to structure your offer commercially. And the commercial structure is simple. You charge a flat fee plus a commission, $10,000 to $25,000 up front, plus 2 to 5% of the funds raised on the back end. And your positioning would be something along the lines of: we help SaaS founders raise $2 to $25 million in funding by ensuring they're investor ready, connecting them with a mandated network of investors, and assisting with deal execution. It's essentially an A to Z marketing service, but with much higher stakes. Third step is that you need to start building out your sales assets so that you can effectively communicate and convey your value. SaaS founders, they don't care for hype, they want results. So you need to build a clean landing page, a pitch deck for your offer, a VSL going over your deck, and a scope of work. You don't need 10 clients, you need 2 to 3 founders with serious intent. This will already put you on track to 7 figures without knowing any code and without taking on dozens of clients like you would with an agency. Now, the step 4 is that you need to validate your offer, and this is how you start getting your first few clients. Scrape a list of early stage startups from Crunchbase, Apollo, and LinkedIn. Verify those leads using Mail Verifier. Use Smartly to automate the email marketing, and lastly, use Calendly or Zcal to book meetings. Once again, you don't know where to start? Here's an example of a cold email template you can use. Hey name, we have a network of investors seeking opportunities in tech, and some have have displayed interest in company name. We've recently assisted a similar company to yours secure their seed round using our validated process. I'd be happy to chat over the coming week to go over how we operate. Please let me know a few dates that work for you. Best. So as you can see here, very clearly we're showcasing the intent that we have in assisting, the social proof behind having helped someone similar, and also having access to the network that can fund this deal. This is what will get you meetings. Now, on to step 5, closing the deal, and personally, my favorite one. And even though these guys may not be savvy when it comes to raising capital, they're remarkably smart and will sense any bullshit. So, you need a clear, transparent sales process that communicates the problem you're solving and how. Once again, on the first call, what we do is discovery. What are they building? How much are they raising? What are the timelines? Are they raising debt, equity? Do they have any anchor? And after a successful discovery, you should send your client or prospect a scope of work outlining what you'll do during the second call, which you'll focus on closing. Take this opportunity in the first call to qualify yourself, but also the client. The second call will typically be to handle any objections, understand if they have any questions regarding the process, and circumvent any of the challenges that they may wish to address. Outline the offer again and move towards the close. Now getting into the 6th step, fulfillment. This is where you should focus the majority of your time, and here's how you earn your cut and make sure that your clients get investment. The first thing you want to do is you want to refine all of their marketing documentation. You want to look at pitch decks, presentations, one-pagers, any kind of information that's put in front of an investor. Otherwise, there's no point in facilitating those introductions. Secondly, you want to take that information to market using cold email, and you want to connect them with potential investors. Using the same process that you took to find yourself these clients will be the same process that you'll take to help your clients find investors. And once you've connected them with those potential investors, then you'll assist them with communication, with materials that need to be drafted, and you'll do everything in your power to ensure that a smooth deal is closed. Why? You understand that fundraising is an A to Z process, and as such, you're willing to take as much of that burden from the founder's plate. And after this, the next stage would be for that wire to hit the founder's bank. You send your invoice and you secure a massive payday. Now, what does step 7 look like? Lean scaling. Once you've got your first couple of wins, start to build a warm network of angels, syndicates, funds, and family offices. Automate lead gen for startups raising. Hire an outreach specialist that can take care of all of the technical aspects of email marketing. Place a closer if you're more of an ops guy. You can easily clear 7 figures doing this with half a dozen people or so, which is what I did at Avalanche Capital initially. And as a final remark, while everyone else is wasting years building buggy MVPs, you could be helping them get funded and taking a real piece of the upside. Money flows to the people who control capital, not the ones writing code. You don't need a startup idea, you don't need to build anything. You just need the skills to package these opportunities and connect them with investors. And to wrap up the video, I want to give something to help you out with your client acquisition. A list of SaaS companies looking to raise seed to Series A rounds. All scraped, verified, and ready to go. Comment SaaS and I'll send it to you. And as always, I'll see you at the top.